Four phones, the Samsung Galaxy S4 range with the S4 itself, the S4 Active, the S4 Mini and the S4 Zoom. Four very different phones, but what is different about them? Well, the S4 is a seminal phone. It packs a very traditional flagship, Samsung flagship design. 5-inch Full HD screen, all the specs, bells and whistles you could ask for. The S4 Active takes most, if not all of these specs, the key specs at least, and then adds some ruggedness to it. So this thing can be dropped in water and it's dustproof as well. Really impressive. The S4 Mini is a little bit more of a traditional variant. Rather than add ruggedness to it, instead you've got this smaller chassis, a 4.3-inch screen, and altogether a more broadly appealing phone. The Samsung Galaxy S4 Zoom is the anomaly of the bunch, as it really is hardly a phone at all. Sure, it makes phone calls, but it's got a 10 times optical zoom lens and acts primarily as a camera. So they're the main differences regarding the design of all these phones. When it comes to the displays, the Samsung Galaxy S4 and S4 Active both have 5-inch Full HD displays. The technology behind these displays is a little bit different. The Samsung Galaxy S4 Active packs an LCD display, whereas the Samsung Galaxy S4 an AMOLED display. AMOLEDs display brighter, punchier colors and deeper blacks, whereas LCDs display purer whites. Which one's right for you? Well, that'll depend. If you read a lot of websites, you may prefer the Samsung Galaxy S4 Active. Pictures and videos, however, will look richer on the original S4. The Galaxy S4 Mini and S4 Zoom both have QHD Super AMOLED displays. Again, bright and punchy, but not the sharpest out there. Still, perfectly respectable mid-ranges. The user interface across all these devices is TouchWiz through and through. TouchWiz is Samsung's own user interface that lies on top of Android, and all these phones have Android 4.2, the latest version publicly available. Really nice stuff to have on here, as it enables you to do some very cool things like tweak some key settings up in the notifications bar, expand settings, share settings, etc. You've also got Google Now and S-Voice, two personal assistants across all these four devices. Where they differ comes in the form of things like the camera user interface and the smart features. Smart features on the Samsung Galaxy S4 include AirView, where you can hover to preview some content. In addition, you've got some gesture support. These are generally also found on the Samsung Galaxy S4 Active. The Samsung Galaxy S4 Mini sheds AirView and all the key motion gestures, but it does have a few smart features and the camera UI is primarily similar. The camera user interface on the Galaxy S4 Zoom, understandably thanks to that incredible zoom lens, is completely different. We'll come on to that a little bit later. When it comes to the cameras, we can turn all these devices around and we'll reveal a 13 megapixel camera on the S4 and an 8 megapixel camera on the S4 Active. While the Samsung Galaxy S4 will produce more detail, the S4 Active won't be a bad performer, and in some circumstances such as low light shots could prove a little bit less noisy. The Samsung Galaxy S4 Mini packs the same sensor as the S4 Active and produces similar results. Now, with the Samsung Galaxy S4 Zoom, you've got a 16 megapixel CMOS sensor. It's a backside illuminated 10 times optical zoom lens, as well as a xenon flash. Really impressive, and it's backed up with a very striking camera user interface. If we jump into the camera user interface, you can very clearly see how optimized it is for phones. Firstly, you may have noticed the lens popped out. Now, this is a physical optical zoom lens. You also have a number of shooting modes, and on top of that, some manual control over your pictures. So a lot of almost professional stuff in a compact camera that doubles up as a phone. Really cool and innovative stuff from Samsung. As far as power goes, you've got a 1.9 GHz quad-core processor in the Galaxy S4. This is also found in the S4 Active. It's amongst the most powerful processor on the market today, so will absolutely rip-roar through games. The Samsung Galaxy S4 Mini packs a dual-core Qualcomm 400 processor, significantly less powerful. With a lower resolution and lower amount of smart features, it should cope just fine. You've got a 1.5 GHz dual-core processor in the Galaxy S4 Zoom. We thought this might give us a few issues when it comes to the huge 16 megapixel photos, and indeed the gallery application is quite slow to function. As you can see, it takes a while to load every now and then. Having said that, general UI performance was pretty smooth and we were able to get 3D games up and running. As far as batteries go, you've got a 2600 milliamp battery across both of the Samsung Galaxy S4 5 inches. This will keep you going at least a day, if not more. There's a 1900 milliamp battery in the Galaxy S4 Mini, which will last again a full day, And in the Galaxy S4 Active, you've got pretty much 3/4 of a day of use out of the battery if you're going to be using the camera heavily. So that wraps up the Samsung Galaxy S4 range. We've got the Galaxy S4, the Galaxy S4 Active, the Galaxy S4 Mini and the Galaxy S4 Zoom. If you've got any questions, please file them in the comments section below. Thanks for watching giffgaff.